T minus 50 seconds. T minus 40 seconds. T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
That is right. The #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Stop playing. The Salt Shakers are here. Monday Night Raw. Let's go. Post show. How you feeling, Santana? They said you was going to be laughing, huh?
I can't help it. I can't help it. I can't.
They said we was going to be laughing, huh?
I can't.
They said gonna be laughing.
I'm gonna already laugh because I'm goofy. Like
yo,
I can't. I can't keep my.
Hey yo, we on Twitch.
We are. Look, seven people in here.
We on Twitch tonight.
We're in Twitch.
Now I feel bad. Shout out to Joseph, who normally keeps up with us on the YouTube. But we are on the Twitch and the comments is blowing up.
Like already, oh my god! Like, this is the first. This is like what our first.
Let's go. Period. Let's go. Let's go.
YouTube, we are here. So I mean, we already got 7 y'all up in here. So you already know, like, it's like right now, we're not YouTube. This is Twitch.
This is Twitch. Right now,
it's gonna get interesting.
It's finna get real. If you're watching on Twitch right now, it is live. For everyone else on Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, we thank you guys for catching us as well. Thank you for all the following. Thank you for all the support. Monday Night Raw was a little more interesting tonight because, of course, it was already announced that we will be giving you a full hour.
Mm-hmm.
A full hour. And I mean, I don't even know why you girls bother at this point. Like, the most dominating tag team.
We're the ones who started the Twitch shit off. Okay. Don't do that. They look kind of weird.
I mean, because you know what we got to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, we do. We got to talk about.
We have to get into it. And I mean, we're going to get into it first so we don't have to, so we can go ahead and get out.
Oh, you can't curse? That's sad.
Who?
Jalen said, oh shit, since you on Twitch, I can't say the S word.
What's the S word?
Yeah, what is the S word?
If they would shut up in Clubhouse. Like, hello? What is the S word? Oh, child. Anyway, moving right along so we don't have to, talk too long about the mess. Okay, so boom, here we are. It's May 2nd, right? We pull up to Monday Night Raw.
Maybe 4 minutes. I'm sorry, we're 4 minutes in.
Who?
You can't say shit out there a minute and 30.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, with that being said, Lord Jesus. So we started off with, Roman and Paul Heyman and, the whole bloodline thing. And, it was rudely, and abruptly interrupted by, RK Bro. Mm-hmm. And then they brought out Drew. I don't like what is it? Is RK Bro like what's up with RK Bro and Drew? Like why? Like hello? What is that?
I mean, it's a long story, but long term booking, what they like to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Remember backstage on SmackDown, you had Drew and you had, RK Bro was chilling talking, and then Drew came out of nowhere and approached them. They had a little conversation and whatnot. And I mean, of course, the situation that took place when Drew was facing Sammy in that lumberjack match, and he was like seeking help from the Usos. And look what happened. Now we got them in a 6-man tag match at WWE Backlash, WrestleMania Backlash, which I think, I mean, I guess it's interesting for those who care about this.
Yeah.
I necessarily don't. I mean, this looked like something that could have taken place like on a Monday
As Survivor
Night Raw.
Series or something.
Well, somebody has to be a champion at one point.
I mean, I don't know. It's just not good booking for me. I think like what's the backlash from this at WrestleMania?
There really ain't any.
Exactly. So
they could have just, I don't know.
It's just giving generic to me.
It's boring.
It's giving y'all don't have nobody for, Mr. Roman. Oh no, who could face Roman, one-on-one? Why can't it be, him and Drew? Maybe they're building to something.
What do you mean, okay, Ian?
I have no idea. I mean,
a lot of stuff ain't been on my yet. You not care about Roman.
Yeah.
We've been on this whole thing where everybody knows that I don't care about Roman Reigns.
Yeah. I mean, I used to like him. I just think it's like it doesn't hit how you think,
No.
I think
I don't care.
Feels like a filler until the season.
Oh my God.
Acknowledge Roman Reigns.
I gotta get out of here. You're making too much noise for me.
Who's frozen?
It's about me frozen. But at the end of the day, like I said, I can care less about Roman. He just, yes, it's right. He doesn't hit for me. And that's true. That's fine. At the end of the day, I don't have to be a fan of this man. Let's be honest. I don't have to be. By no means necessary do I have to be a fan of him. I don't. I don't have to acknowledge him like y'all do.
Yeah.
Some of y'all don't have no choice.
I mean, I do feel like for a long time he was the last hope, for a lot of people.
Men's wrestling, and here we are.
But what I'm saying is, if this was true to booking and them, why isn't he in a singles match? Why the hell is Roman in a 6?
Once again, I don't have to. You're right. I don't have to be a fan. but I also don't have to acknowledge him.
Yeah,
either.
I don't think she has to do either.
No, I'm not. I'm neither one. Sure. Y'all can continue to acknowledge him because y'all ain't got nothing else.
I mean, that's it. It's just
y'all have nothing else to look forward to.
Like I said, I'm not even gonna name drop, but we'll wait for Thursday for that. I'm just gonna listen. I just think it's it's piss poor. And you got a lot of people screaming in the comments, hollering, talking about nothing.
People who've been
I don't think it's hate. I just think it's non-acknowledgement. We just
some people who were screaming at their fans room would just complain the other day about his title reign.
And to your point, Tamar, to prepare a storyline for SummerSlam with Drew would be nice if they were kind of booking him in something else. There should not be,
exactly.
That. Women's Wrestling Talk got a lot of hate. Yikes.
I'm sorry, who is that?
I don't
like who is this person?
Pull up on an app. Do we have a problem? I mean, listen, we don't have a lot of hate, but that could also be, that could also be taken out of context as well. And it just is what it is. Child, we here.
I don't hate anyone.
I don't hate anyone either. Even Liv Morgan. I don't care for her. But
You can have an opinion and not hate somebody.
And you can also have opinion about someone who people feel like is so over that may be unpopular, and people like.
And the things that y'all don't know how to take that. So this is what the comments that we're getting is from those who feel indifferent about what I have to say.
We know these people.
You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Yeah, and it's also okay to admit that you are dick riding. Let's wake that up.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, some of y'all in the comments screaming, acknowledge him and all this and that.
And it's also okay to feel like you have to center,
exactly
for the attention. Sometimes you don't have to say anything.
Sometimes you don't even have to be here
at all.
As we move forward into our
love booking to me. That's just booking. I mean, we did have some more matches, besides that, because that really wasn't even a match.
That's all.
The Alpha Academy and Kevin Owens, they got their victory, right?
Unfortunately.
And child, listen, Kevin Owens was still mad. Like some of these people, these comments, he walked away. He was just mad for no reason.
I mean,
and I don't know if he might have been mad, but he probably didn't have a lot of hate.
No, I don't think that he has a lot of hate for, Ezekiel, of that nature.
Yeah, and the Street Profits, the match itself was really good. Like, honestly.
It was.
KO, Alpha Academy.
Street Profits are down. Like, I really want more for the Street Profits.
Yeah.
Though. I do. I think they are extremely talented. They put on really, really good matches. It's just the fact of they've been put in opportunities to win these tag team titles or just be a part of these tag team division and whatnot. It just seems like it's not giving it.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. And it just maybe they'll find something, But I do like how they have stayed consistent,
They've managed to stay consistent, be on your TV screens. Like, even if it's every week or every other week, they're still there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like, eventually once this whole RK Bro and Bloodline thing goes away, I would like for them to be, those there's no reason why they couldn't have won at WrestleMania. There's no reason why they couldn't have won at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're keeping the titles on RK Bro. Yeah, it's cool, it's fun, you know what I'm saying? But eventually you're gonna need to try to switch it up. You're running out of tag teams. Honestly, you really are.
Yeah. It is. And we got a comment. Well, when the Usos and RK Bro, you don't lose to Street Profits. I don't know.
They can lose.
They can lose.
They can lose.
They can lose. Anybody can lose, really.
Hey, Bobby.
Let's keep it a buck. What's up, Bobby?
Anybody
Bobby,
can
we ain't on. Yeah, anybody can lose. Bobby.
Like y'all tribal chief.
Bobby. Like y'all. Bobby. We are on you. We are on Twitch now.
We are.
So make sure y'all, make sure y'all follow us on Twitch. Everybody in the comments showing love. We love to see it. The comments, Bobby, they was rattling just a minute ago. You missed it.
They really were rattling.
Nor Roman or Charlotte. I don't know who the hell that is.
I don't know what it is, but
or Mandy.
Mandy can lose.
Great job, ladies. That's probably our CEO in the building. Check in. Make sure y'all following. We have another comment from the Wrestling Classic. The Tribal Chief hasn't lost in a singles match since 2020.
He also hasn't had that many matches either. But let's move forward.
I mean, that's the fact of morning. It's. I mean. I thought it was just like just a Captain Obvious moment, I was aware of that. I'm very aware of what he hasn't done and what he has done. Um, I
He
just,
wrestled every month. GG's. Does he?
child,
Does he?
I don't know. I don't really know. Now we can talk about Roman because y'all, I'm telling y'all,
Bobby.
we have an hour. You know, um, wrestler one of twice a month, which is common for most top stars like Charlotte, Becky, and etc.
But we're not talking about Charlotte, Becky, and etc.
But they are.
Make
So.
your points without bringing up other people.
No,
Then we
no,
get a
no.
conversation.
You can't take out. You can't take that out because then they might lose. So just, just
Oh,
like
we gotta give them a little something.
you gotta give them leeway.
Something to hang on to, right?
Yeah, tell
okay.
tell them I'm done leading them blind. Like you know what I'm saying. But sometimes you gotta like, lead them to water. They can't.
Well, I hope they can swim.
Listen, who finally made it to water is Via.
You're
Like,
saying I don't have the same energy for others. Who are these others?
I have no idea. Yeah, but I'm saying if you're saying Roman doesn't wrestle, if you have to say the same energy for others. Charlotte
Who are the
wrestles,
others?
so I don't know. Becky wrestles. I don't know. Like they wrestle more than Roman.
They've been defending their titles.
And not even just that, they've
On
been
the
in
show.
matches.
On the
So I'm
show.
confused. Like
What are you
Roman
talking
does not wrestle that much. So I'm having energy for Roman because that's the person of the context. I'm not in here to have energy for nobody else at this moment because we're talking about Roman, right? The tribal tree, the chief.
I thought we were talking about Roman. I didn't know we were
Because y'all
talking
kept
about
bringing him up, so we're bringing him up. Like, but you're bringing up other people. So I'm bringing up, I'm just talking about Roman. I'm having energy for Roman. I'm going to have energy for whoever the hell I want to have energy for. You know? I don't think they understand. I don't. I really don't. I didn't have a comment. My comment is really just, my comment is towards Roman. I didn't make the comment about him not wrestling. I don't see him wrestle. So you can't
But
say
it's not
about Roman and then say it's not dislike or hate.
I said that I don't hate Roman. I don't like
I
him
don't hate
either.
Roman either. I just
You
don't.
don't have to like somebody though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what like come
The
on now.
basis
Y'all
was
not
hate.
hold on, because y'all not new to this when I've been saying that I
Yeah,
don't
that
like so what do you mean? I've been saying that I don't care for Roman. I don't like him.
mm-hmm.
I don't care for him as being a champion because it doesn't do anything for me. So it doesn't mean that I hate him. I never said I hated him. By no means necessary. So
Yeah.
if you're gonna come to me
Contradictory
with trying to say or
Yeah,
assume what you
you
think I
accomplished
can
what you
say,
came to do.
then you need to at least have your facts straight.
Yeah,
Thank you.
like good job. I mean, yeah, like, but moving right along. We had Via in a squash match.
Why did you put this picture? Oh my god.
It's because maybe it scared some people.
Oh my god, this is awful. This is an awful photo. He beat up a guy who used to work at a barbecue joint. But he also used to be in Clubhouse with us. I found out today that he used to come in the Clubhouse rooms with us. So shout out to him for making his WWE debut. Although he got beat up by, Veer. And it's awful. It really is. But shout out to them man for having the opportunity to be on WWE, and wrestle and so on and so forth. So I mean, I'm happy for him.
Yeah,
Shout out to him. Although I was like, now don't come back to this room no more because you're embarrassment. You're embarrassing us.
I am screaming. You can't be doing that man like that.
They gave that man a whole backstory and everything. He talked about how he came from he was working at a barbecue joint and now he gotta go back. Now he gotta come to work tomorrow sore because he ain't got beat up on national television.
It's kind of sad. But Veer did win his match. And then we saw Edge come to the ring with Damian Priest. What are you? I'm gonna let you take the handle on this one because, child.
Who do you think will be Veer's ideal opponent?
Oh, this is a good question.
Honestly, I really at this time I really can't say. I really can't. I mean, maybe he can go against Bobby Lashley or something when Bobby is kind of done with the whole, Omos thing. You know what I'm saying? But I honestly, I don't really think Veer has a legitimate like ideal opponent as of right now. I mean, they kind of treated him like how they did Umaga, just have him go through a bunch of people, and then maybe if they feel like he's that guy to go up against like a top guy in the business, then I mean, it's possible. He could go up against people like Drew McIntyre. He can go up against somebody like a fucking he can go against T-Bar, but that's awful. You want T-Bar
That's awful as wild.
You want T-Bar to die? No, we don't need that. We don't need that man dying. But I know that they've wrestled on, main event before. Him and T-Bar has. Yeah. So I mean, if they choose to want to bring it to, TV or whatever, then hey, it is what it is. Veer beats Theory for U.S. title. I mean, if Vince McMahon feels like he wants to betray Theory and ride the coattails of Veer, then hey, it's possible. He did it with Umaga. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of similarities that I feel like I get with those two. So, but they could give him a push. I mean, since he's came, he has been on TV. Although he's been in like a bunch of jobber matches, like squash matches or whatever, he's still been, on TV fighting all these local talent. So, I mean, who really knows? Who knows? But in regards to Judgment Day, of course, Damian Priest had a match against AJ Styles tonight with Edge in his corner. Unfortunately, Damian Priest was unsuccessful despite many distractions by Edge. And AJ Styles ended up picking up the victory via a roll-up. And Edge was not happy about that, so he came into the ring. He attacked AJ Styles. And then, of course, Damian Priest jumped in, and Edge signaled him to destroy his arm even more than what is already destroyed. So Edge went outside the ring. He got 2 chairs and was going to set up to concerto AJ Styles' arm. But we got somebody by the name of Finn Balor to come out and save the day. And I mean, I felt like I was really fair.
Let's let Bobby take us into what she's talking about here. Oh, Bobby, too sweet. Too sweet.
Now I gotta come over to Monday Night Raw and give you a little bit of the Bullet Club, because I mean, of course, on Thursdays, as always, we got, Jay White, Queen, Switchblade, and of course, the ultimate finesse, your girl's favorite wrestler, Chris Bay, and of course, the Good Brothers. So, now Bullet Club is coming over to Monday Night Raw a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe for a short lived, because a lot of people are speculating that maybe Finn could turn on AJ Styles and join Judgment Day come Sunday.
Everybody loves a good time. We also had someone that thought that Finn was going to be the one that, was going to be announced to be released today.
Yeah, however, please stop doing that. Like, stop trying to think that people that you don't care about or not even true fans of are going to be released. Worry about your own people. You won't have nothing to worry about. If you stay focused on your own people, then you'll know what's going on with them. Don't come over here and worry about my roster. My roster is good. Okay, we cool over here. My people been winning. My people been going crazy over the weekend. Okay, thank you. Please know that. Justin said that. Justin said Edge is scared. He needs Judgment Day to be AJ, but he but I think Edge didn't count on the Bullet Club to reunite. Well, I feel like there was some speculations anyway.
Yeah.
Because I mean Damian faced Finn Balor like last week. So and they've been facing each other over on the UK tour too. So I mean it was bound to really just happen.
Yeah.
So I mean it's nice to see Finn in some type of storyline, even if it's with his Bullet Club member AJ Styles. So I mean I think it's great. How long will it last? We really don't know how long it's gonna last, but you know, anything is possible when you're a part of the Bullet Club, right?
Anything is possible, man. I'm telling you. Honestly.
But so I mean, we go into Backlash.
Yeah, we do. And let's see, we do have the men's matches here. So first and foremost, we will see AJ Styles versus Edge.
Damian Priest is barred from ringside.
He is. Like that's so kind of.
But Finn is not barred from ringside.
Ooh.
Dun, 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 dun. So I mean, anything is possible, and anything is. Yeah. Hey, so breaking news: first day on Twitch and adding 10 new followers, and that's how you clear
it. Listen. Moving right along, y'all, because this is the most we've ever spent on the men.
We really did. Oh my god! I never knew men's wrestling would be this kind of fun on Twitch.
It's not.
It's fun for me. I love the men in the crowd getting rowdy up. You know, I enjoy having the men in the comment section going crazy.
Listen, word of the night: contradictory,
controversy, losers.
Counteract.
Fucking losers now.
Oh my god, fucking losers. Listen, thank you for coming all the time because we love it. You know, the one thing that you have to remember is that always, every night that we bring you content, you don't have to be here. So that means we appreciate it even more.
We really
do.
Especially we loved it. We really enjoy all of it.
Especially when you could be here, you know, you could be anywhere else. But you choose to be here looking at us, looking at the most dominating tag team in women's wrestling talk, the Salt Shakers, the originals,
the OGs,
the redefining, the magnificent, and, you know, the most controversy along. Oh,
I love it. I thoroughly enjoy the interaction in the audience of having everybody come for you within 5 minutes of the show.
Oh no.
Oh, I love it.
Oh no.
Quick compass.
I think it's just, I think sometimes, honestly, when people talk, they talk to themselves.
And they talk a little too much.
Talk to themselves. I would like to see Mustafa Ali wrestle on NXT 2.0.
I wouldn't mind, honestly. Let me get out my accent. I wouldn't mind it. I really wouldn't. I know Ricochet said that he would like to go down to NXT 2.0 and wrestle down there because he said at his home, since he's been trying to call out Carmelo Hayes, but this is not Tuesday nights.
Sure.
Don't go down and get beat up. Okay, by the H and get the title snatch real quick.
Well, listen, moving right along, because I mean, listen. That's a lot. Because NXT will be here. It'll be here soon, child. It will be. But yeah, moving right along, we had Miz and Austin Theory teasing kind of a little bit. Mustafa Ali. I don't know how.
It's a nice picture.
It is.
He is so cute.
I got that just for you, honestly.
I appreciate it a lot, honestly.
Yeah, no problem. Because, you know.
Ricochet with Carmelo Hayes, please. You don't even want to go to war. You really don't want to go to war now.
I mean, Ricochet NXT is not the same Ricochet of today.
Please.
Don't
do that. Okay, let's get honest.
Mustafa Ali is the man. Yeah. That is correct. And he went on to face in a handicap match Miz. You know, and Theory, your United States champion, pure good games, whether you win or lose, from what I heard from the streets tonight. Turn it up. Turn it up.
Oh God.
But no, it was
and he is Bobby, and he really is.
he really
Okay,
is, child. He
don't mess
really
with the A
is.
champ.
A-Town down. Yeah, and then they did what they had to do and fought their little match and whoop the woo.
I can't. This is hilarious. It's like, well, they had a match, and it's like, well, this happened, woo the woo, why did I, ding dang, and then boom, the 1, 2, 3.
I mean, but then of course Ciampa came out and was like,
No, he's not with the Acclaim.
who?
He's on Carmelo Hayes. Like, first of
Wrong
all,
show, child.
please.
He actually got into it with into a little beef though.
That's where the
I got to do that with Max Caster. He's the coolest. I met him at Vendetta. Y'all, we had the craziest conversation. It was just so funny. He's just funny as hell. But we're on Monday Night Raw, Jalen. So kudos to you.
You start talking about the men, they get aroused.
Ooh, I'm talking about
Babe on.
Okay. Listen, I don't know. Ciampa, I don't know if they're gonna do Ciampa right.
I don't know. I mean, unless he's going into this feud with Mustafa Ali, because I mean it just seems like, it's the second week in a row that he's attacked him after a match. So it's like, what exactly are they going to be doing with him? I mean, of course he's coming in being a heel, so it just means that, is he going to explain why he has been attacking Mustafa Ali, about to probably go on maybe every week? So I'm unsure. Austin Theory isn't the next John Cena. He's only relevant because he's 24 years old.
I will say this though. I do have to argue that though a little bit, because I've been saying this from the beginning, and you know this. I feel like when Vince sees John Cena, honestly and truly, I think he sees John Cena. 100% OVW John Cena. A question from the Wrestling Classic: does Miz eventually challenge Theory? I have no idea, honestly.
He might. He could turn on him. I mean, he's kind
I
of
have no idea.
himself. Well, I mean, he kind of aligned himself with that man. So I mean, who knows? Find out next week on Monday Night Raw if he.
Okay. Shall I wait for the booking?
Whenever it happens.
Whenever it happens. 15-time champion coming soon. I know that's right. Miz turns on everybody. I know that's right. I think he sees Cena in Theory. I agree. Cena is trash though.
Sounds like a hater to me.
He even more than KO. All right. Somebody in the comments told the Wrestling Classic to shut the fuck up. That's wild. It's getting nice.
Woo! They're fighting. Woo! They're fighting.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is.
He a hater.
Now they hating. They hating on each other.
My.
That's why I let them fight.
The tables turned tonight.
That's why I let them fight. Cause I don't play away games. I'm home. I'm home. Johnny,
play the games.
Fight the fuck down, man. Ciampa wrestles against Apollo Crews and T-Bar against. Okay, well, I mean,
you may say that I guess you acknowledge your hate for John Cena, yet you still posted me and shouting you out. But I guess you told him happy birthday. If you hate somebody, how do you tell them happy birthday?
I've seen it before. You
say you had a lot of people, but you still fuck with them. But okay. Fair enough. Okay.
My unless you 10 toes down with your hate and try not to act like you hating. Okay. Hey. Acknowledged. Okay,
Not
period.
y'all having a sword fight. Let's move forward.
Well, moving forward. I love
What we
it.
got?
We got Seth. I mean, honestly, appreciate. This is who we really need to be acknowledging.
Mhm.
And it looks like somebody got some missing toes in the comments too.
They also got a
Um,
missing brain too.
so I don't know about that.
I don't know either. Go to the doctor.
You might be the surgeon. Let's see though, but let's be honest. Them surgeons on them suits, baby, by King Troy on Seth Rollins, baby.
He's awesome. Like since he
Baby.
aligned himself and started to like, honestly, you could definitely see a change in a lot of the superstars by the way they dress. Um, because of King Troy, you know they've been touched by King Troy when it comes to those gears, or either it's a gear or an outfit that they do. Whether it's like Seth or Becky, even a little bit of Mandasha. So I mean, I don't mind it. I enjoy seeing Seth come out. I think a lot of people anticipate going to Monday Night Raw sometimes to see what Seth is going to wear.
Yeah.
And this week he had on his Mother's Day outfit. So I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was. I mean, he was interrupted by
yeah, that sounds like something I said earlier. He is. He has everything. Honestly, he really does. He
yeah.
definitely has everything. Like, I mean, from the look, the star quality, the way that he controls the crowd, like his ring ability, self does have it. Like he's one of those like WWE talents that just has everything.
Mm-hmm.
Some people lack a lot.
A
And
lot.
just when with Seth, it's just like that whoever he's in a feud with, he's going to do his part,
Mm-hmm.
while others
And
just.
we were actually watching the Met Gala as well.
Mhm.
We saw a lot of the jokes that people were saying we were saying because of course we have Turnbuckle Glam here at Women's
Yeah,
Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet. Um, you know. So we were looking for some looks, and we honestly were like, dang, we would love to see like Seth or Bianca, some people just to like really showcase WWE superstars in the Met Gala. I thought that would be really nice. Seth would definitely
he would go
he would go
crazy.
crazy. I
Like
think
I would love
MJF
to
would
see him
go
and
crazy
Bell.
too, though, to be honest.
Yeah, I would love to see like him and Becky like do
Mm,
something together.
that would be
Um,
magnificent. I know Bianca and
Ted's definitely going
they
to
would
do what
they
they
would
got to
go
do.
dumb. I know Miz and Maurice
Oh, of course,
would go dumb. Chelsea and Matt Cardona, they would do something crazy.
definitely gonna be a hot miss.
Yeah, I definitely hot mess. But yeah, Seth, was interrupted, and Cody, they did their thing and
It
was
was a battle of the
squabbling
suits.
around. Child, I'm telling you.
He threw
Right.
Self jacket in the audience, and them folks was fighting over it. I feel like of course, with their feud starting out at WrestleMania,
Mhm.
and continue on to WrestleMania Backlash, which is truly a WrestleMania Backlash match. Outside of Charlotte and Ronda, but I mean, I believe that it's going pretty well. Cody he jumped right into a feud with somebody like Self, and for Self to be the first person that he just managed to like um go up against. I think that's cool. I like it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying their feud.
I am too. It's really nice to see, how everything, full circle. I don't know if you can pay for comment on Twitch, but this is gonna be your first one that I'm gonna actually let you. Well, I don't know.
Why would you want to do this to his dad? Weirdo.
Woo. You know what?
Weirdo
That's enough.
energy.
Before we, get it over the men, honey, child. We we also had Bobby. He
Mm-hmm.
faced the match with Oh, I love how I saved Bobby for last.
You did.
Oh, I love that.
You
What?
really did.
Shout
You
out to
really
Bobby.
did.
Well, before we move on, so because we already talked about this, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins again. Backlash. Okay, that's cute. The girls. They gonna get into it.
Of
They gonna
course,
squabble. They definitely gonna squabble. But yeah, last but not least, Bobby Lashley.
Mm-hmm.
He had a match tonight. Cedric Alexander. I seen on Twitter where they were saying he actually still had on the Hurt Business stuff. That's terrible.
Well, I think him and Shelton both still wear their Hurt Business stuff
Mm-hmm.
because they still consider them to be the Hurt Business, even though the Hurt Business is no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they're gonna continue on with this whole hurt business thing, then
Yeah,
they should at least have them live by being the Hurt Business.
live by is crazy.
Huh.
Live by is
But I mean, I really thought that this was over with, to be honest. I really did, because I mean,
Did
why
you?
I mean, I did, because I'm just saying, like, why is Bobby and Cedric still having matches with each other if we already know what's going to transpire?
Mm-hmm.
Like it seems like whenever Bobby has been in a feud with people, it seems as if like the only people that he's really sometimes being a match with is like Cedric or Shelton.
Mm-hmm.
People who were his fault, where they were in a faction together short lived, and then now they're against each other once again. It just doesn't make any sense.
No, I really
It's
don't.
constantly the same thing happening over and over again. Every time Bobby is in a feud, Shelton and Cedric make their way and inserted themselves, and then they attack Bobby or be infused or whatever. It's just like it honestly just like it's crazy.
It's crazy, but we will have this at Backlash. Bobby Lashley versus
Almost.
Omos. I can't never get that man's name right. Yeah, that's a struggle. Them 4 words. But yeah, they gonna be fighting, and they gonna be getting it on. I'm gonna start saying squabbling because I love that.
Wobbling.
They be squabbling in the ring though. They do. That's what Cody and Seth was doing. They was
They were going crazy.
they was going wild.
I was like, them like two deacons out the church outside fighting in front of the Easter baskets and shit.
Woo! Well, listen, that's all for the men. We
Wow.
honestly, and some of the men in the comments cut up, so they were a part of it too, and we appreciate it. Real quick, let's just shout out some people real quick. Of course, Bobby in the comments. We also have Tamara. Thank you for coming through. Joseph, ASAP CP. We got the Wrestling Classic. Let's see who else we got in here. I know I saw some more people come in through. Gigi's. We saw Jamari come in. Just shout out to the whole team. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody. Bobby says, oh, Bobby also beat Ray and Dominic. Not tonight, so
Yeah, they ain't been back in a minute.
about that. But yeah, moving right along, to the women's segments. We got just trying to spice up the content. Yeah, we thank you to Wrestling Classic because we know you love content.
Definitely gonna do another for it.
2.0. Dominic would do a great job in 2.0. He would do magnificent, and
He also been doing an amazing job on the main roster too.
he has. And
He's a
he's
lot.
a good wrestler.
He is.
He's a really good wrestler. And he shows up to work.
Exactly, unlike others.
So that's all that matters. Listen, Dana Brooke lost her title tonight to Nikki A.S.H, but then she won it back. I'm gonna need y'all to put some respect on Dana Brooke's name. I'm not even like, this is how we kicking off. I ain't got time. Like, stop hating on Dana Brooke. Like, please put some respect on her name. I don't care what card or how you feel her on the card. I don't care what you think. She's been in segments after segment after segment. She's been here. I'll keep telling y'all over and over again. She did it for Charlotte. I mean, come on. Like, stop playing with Dana Brooke. Like, they might as well. And Santana brought up a good point about this tonight when we were all watching, that this should be the mid-card title for the women. And it really should. I see.
I mean, it really should. I I mean, the way that they're doing this 24/7 title. I mean, of course, you got Nikki A.S.H a part of it now. Maybe not. Um, maybe not anymore. I mean, because she may have some other things going on in her hands.
And let me just say this real quick. It's not the blonde you may want to talk about, but it's the blonde that got a championship. Now Liv got a win tonight.
So you don't even care about this girl. Oh my god.
They do. I think they're really big fans.
I'm a fake fan, bro. Like I don't even care about this girl, man.
I think they love her. I think
do not care about that girl. Y'all do not like her. Well, I know some who do like her, and I know some who don't.
Yeah.
Some of y'all just want to.
I think people genuinely though, like really
no,
really mess with Liv. I mean, yeah, Liv. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like I really do think people really like her. Like, and I'm not even like
there are some people who actually
really I think those people do. I think they really do. I just think that sometimes it's turned up a little bit more out of spite. So it's different. But I do think does that make sense? Like I think that I don't give a damn. I think that like I'm just saying, like that's how I see it. Like I think that, and this is not just them. I think it's a lot of people. I've seen it on social media too. I think a lot of people turn it up on certain people when it's out of spite of other people, you know, and that happens. That's the fun of it. You gotta have fun. You gotta, you can't take everything so serious. You can't take everything so personal. Even when your fave is losing or winning or being released or not making no moves or whatever, just gotta support. That's what it's about, right? So yeah, Mandy Rose, in the comments too. And fun is definitely the word. But yeah, they actually had a okay little match, and then Dana Brooke talking about she wanted a divorce.
Marriage didn't last number like a week or two.
I don't know what the hell to say.
Because Archie gonna help him out.
She should have never married that man anyway.
They should just make this a mid-card title for women. They really should. For the women that's not really getting really going to be in the main title picture, they should let them fight over that 24 title. Or just change the title to something else. That same thing they have for like Intercontinental or just the United States. Those are mid-card titles. Women should have a mid-card title.
Yeah.
And a 24/7 title should not be that title.
Yeah.
It should be, they should just change it, you know what I'm saying? And call it that.
Yeah. They definitely should. I mean, but listen, after her match, Nikki was kind of distraught. We see her, don't know what to do. And then, somebody we've been asking about for quite some time. That's to pop up.
Doudrop. We haven't seen in a long time, honestly. Like you said, we have been asking, like, where is Doudrop? Like, where she's gonna make her come back to TV screen and what? And maybe she can help Nikki get out of this gear, and maybe help her turn into something else. Maybe they could form a new tag or something. That just actually works for them. Well, I ain't gonna say they're gonna be tag team champs. Hold on now. They gotta have something first. But I mean, I don't mind them being a tag together. I feel like it will work for them.
It could. It definitely could. The comments are blowing up for Doudrop. Hopefully Doudrop doesn't become a superhero.
I see Doudrop and Nikki versus Queen Zelina and Carmella. Well, I mean, Queen Zelina, Carmella face must still be on the floor because they haven't been seen. They wasn't seen tonight.
Well, Nikki doesn't spell her name like that. She doesn't spell her name like mine. But
she doesn't. But all right.
They don't have to have something. Every tag champ has been sprung together and they won it. That's true.
Not every, because Sasha and Naomi, they had something.
Well, they definitely did.
Because if you're gonna imply the last three champions has been Sasha, Naomi, Carmella, Zelina. Naya, Tamina.
Clearly been typing the name one way most of the time. But
Right.
yeah, I just think I don't know what will happen with Nikki. I don't know. I do not know what will happen with Nikki and Doudrop. I honestly, personally, I think it will actually work out in her favor.
It might,
It
you
might,
know,
honestly.
it's possible. I mean, we don't really have that many babyface like tag teams, to be
But I
honest.
want them to be full out here.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I mean, I think that they would be best as heel, to be honest.
Hmm.
I feel like they would be best as
Yeah.
heels. Um,
Sasha and Naomi were strung together. Unless you want to count Team Bad, then fine, I guess. But they have had
that's
history.
literally what no,
Like,
I mean, I don't know. No, what you don't understand what I'm saying. Like what I'm saying is that you don't have that many
hmm
babyface like tag teams, or someone who can be tweeners, some of that nature. You got to have somebody at some point. Somebody eventually got to turn face. Eventually.
well, we do know that as far as right now, there is no match set
Mhm.
technically for Sasha and Naomi. They may not defend their championships on Sunday. So we'll just have to see, and maybe they're just gonna take a break. Um, People in the comments are saying, "Give us Aaliyah and Shotzi."
That's not
Twin,
how she spell her name.
ha ha. Yeah, Aaliyah spells her name without the A, the second A.
That's not how to spell her name.
We'll see. We'll ever see Dana and Tamina. I think that would actually be a good one.
They could
Yeah,
be. I
that's
mean, of course, Dana's like the baby face, and then Tamina's like the heel.
yeah,
So, I mean, that could work.
yeah,
I mean, you could form something there.
yeah, definitely,
If that's the
definitely,
case, then that 24/70 will probably need to go back to men at least for the time being
hmm
to get them away from that.
yeah, definitely. Um, but moving right along. You know, listen. I,
I'm ignoring that.
I don't know I don't even know what the hell this is. Um, Sonya had some, choicey words. Finding out that her executive title for the night was going to be taken. You know, and she was going to be in a match.
Hmm.
And honestly, we heard. I don't know.
I mean, well, she has chosen to abuse her power.
Mhm.
And now the higher ups are looking into it. They're like, you know what, you really being a Karen right now, and it's like, you know what, we're gonna strip you of your powers, take all your powers away from you,
Yep.
and now you're gonna be an active competitor for tonight. You know what I'm
Up to
saying?
that.
Until we hear back from the higher ups. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
Which
so.
the higher ups might come next week.
Yeah,
Who knows?
she might.
The higher ups could come next week. She could come next week.
Stephanie
She
Miller.
could. I will hope so. She could come next week and finally tell Sonya, you're fired. As as being a part of this authority, you can go back to being an active, wrestler from now on. So that puts her back into a singles run.
Yeah,
Maybe she'll figure something out. Maybe she'll go join Toxic Attraction.
easily, easily. Oh wow, when you said that,
Or
when you said that she might join Toxic Attraction, that's crazy.
hey,
That's
do
some good.
that.
That's some
All
good.
right.
We're gonna take a moment of silence for that. But yeah, we also talked. We also saw Becky, you know, talk, and say what she had to say. Liv had to say what she had to say. Becky was mad though, too.
She was very upset about Oscar.
She
She's very
was.
upset at the fact that Oscar is here. She's back. She's coming in and ruining everything and so on and so forth. And it's just like, you know what? I'm tired of it. I am mad. I am pissed. I'm
Mm-hmm.
done playing games. You know, Liv, of course, she had her interview, and it looks as if like Liv just says that watch me. Rhea did what she did. She felt that I was basically a weakling or whatever, and I'm not. I was holding her down or all this and that, but she'll find out tonight. Just watch me, And of course, from last week when Rhea was doing her interview and saying how she was tired of having people hold her down, and she made it very known that she's gonna be holding herself down from now on. So.
Yeah, and she did win.
Mhm.
She did win for her team, and Bianca was proud. Oscar was
They
proud.
definitely let her.
They did. I try. We have a question from the Wrestling Classic. What do you think the game plan is for Liv moving forward? They clearly continue to highlight her. Me personally, I don't care. So I don't think anything. I think they're gonna do what they continue to do, and that's highlight her. She's gonna beat Rhea in the feud and beat whatever heel beats Bianca for her title. I would like to see it. Um,
Oh God.
I know, child. I thought that it was great that they got the main event.
It was
Um,
cool.
and that was great.
It was
Everything was
nice to
great.
have women in the main event. You know what I'm saying? I thought it's great. We not a lot of times we don't really have women in the main event like that. But I think it's cool to have all of them there. Close out the show. Um, it was a nice little move Liv did outside to Sonya when Oscar did her little hit attack, hip attack to her to Sonya, and Liv went into her little move that she does. So I
Mhm.
mean, it was nice.
Yeah, and this is true. Willow Nightingale did wrestle on the
She
AEW
did.
Dark Evolution against Gia Scott today, and she actually picked up the victory.
She got her
And there
first
was a
in
sign.
AEW.
There was a sign in the audience that said "Sign Willow Nightingale." Uh,
Please, the girl
please,
is amazing.
that girl is amazing, and that's please if she wants to be signed.
Exactly.
We
Right
want
now, I
to.
think she's enjoying herself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
let's
good.
go below. Mm-hmm.
Um, hmm But that was Monday Night Raw, and I mean honestly, Monday Night Raw for the women, they don't have any matches for Backlash.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so
No, none at all. And it's interesting. You know.
yeah, it is. I mean, the only women's match we do have at this moment will be taking place, of course, Sunday. Charlotte Flair will be defending her WWE SmackDown Women's Championship against Ronda Rousey in an I Quit match. And that's it for now for the women. And we will be having our post show as well for
Mm-hmm.
Backlash. The Salt Shakers will be there present. I will be just leaving Mayday. So I'm super excited, honestly. Um, I am. I am super excited. I know a lot of people, you know, assume Ronda to win that match. So, it is what it is. But moving right along because this is Raw,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. That's it for the post show.
That really is. I
That is.
mean, I don't know, man. Like WrestleMania Backlash, just I consider it to be just a filler pay per view.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they don't necessarily need it.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. I feel like they should allow the feuds to just build or something,
Yeah.
and go from there. Um, so I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I think it is what it is. It is what it is. I do feel like it's a filler pay-per-view.
Hmm.
Um, but I mean, of course, definitely be watching it. Um, I guess really just see how it honestly goes. To be honest, I mean, it's just like sometimes with WWE pay-per-views, sometimes the build up it doesn't be that great. It's kind of hard. Sometimes it's hard to really get into, but by the time it actually gets here, then it'll be like, okay,
Hmm.
maybe be interesting to see what's going on. And
They
hope.
don't give the women much on, you know, and there's no, there'll never be a time where we do the women dirty. We
No,
may not give, we may have given the men more time this week.
that's
Uh,
because the men needed
that's because
attention,
the men have a lot more.
and they
Um,
needed attention. So,
you know, they really did.
and
They really did, and they always do,
they
honestly.
always do.
And
Not
that's fine,
always.
because once we get into, you know,
Do we have any women from the UK? What do you mean?
I'm just going back on the comments. But yeah, I mean, they don't give us much on Monday Night Raw for the women. They really don't.
No, sometimes we get like a lot of backstage segments and maybe one or two matches, and then that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. You know,
Well, they just only just announced that pay-per-view. They have never really just necessarily said exactly which one would probably be on the match card. Probably Miko. Miko would probably be on the match card because she's the United Kingdom Women's Champion. So she'll probably be on the match card. Um, I think she's in a feud with Isa, something like that. I think she's in a feud with her. I'm unsure. Maybe Jenny. I'm looking forward to Tony Storm and Diamante on AEW Dark tonight. Oh yeah, Dark is tomorrow night. Well, with
well, first off, yeah.
yeah. So yeah, I mean yeah, I think it'll be
Who is
cool.
you, who is you guys' favorite women's wrestler on NXT 2.0? Um,
I like Lash Legend. I do like her.
I mean,
She's
Dakota's
pretty
gone
cool.
now, so that's kind of.
Yeah.
Raquel is also gone, so that's kind
hmm
of.
I like EO. Definitely love me some EO. Um, I definitely love EO Shirai.
Yeah.
Dearly enjoy her.
I really don't have a favorite woman in. I guess now would either be Candice LeRae or Indy.
Yeah.
Um,
But they're like, of course, we don't know if Candice is necessarily going to be coming back. We don't really know for sure. But I would love to see her come back and be with Indy.
and no, we're not singing "Happy Birthday." I don't like that song, to be honest.
Um,
I think these are some
Benny,
of your
Gigi, or
favorite people.
EO. Those are his favorite people.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. NXT 2.0 is a little dicey. But yes, it is. Since it was brought up, it is my birthday coming up on Wednesday. The best gift that I could ever get, honestly, Deonna Purrazzo, the current ROH Women's World Champion,
Mm-hmm.
facing the current interim Women's World ROH Women's World Champion, Mercedes Martinez, on my birthday, and I'm super excited about that. And with that being said, make sure you guys check out the Dynamite Dolls here doing the whole post show AEW Dynamite on Wednesday. Come back with us on Thursday, and we're on Twitch.
We are.
But at first, you gotta come on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
In order to, well, some of y'all can't.
oh,
But who? But
oh.
yeah, come back. Impact, where Impact is a little different. So it's a
Yeah,
lot of
Impact is a little
different.
different, and we'll probably do a lot on Impact. Honestly, this Thursday will be the take-home show to Under Siege. Of course, I keep saying it. I will be live. I will be there.
I'll be there in spirit.
Again, Deanna will be taking on Taya Valkyrie for the AAA Reign of Reign Championship. Tasha Steelz will be taking on Havoc for her Impact Knockouts World Championship. And it just is what it is. And then again on Friday, make sure you check us out again. My tag team partner, Santana, will be with her tag team partner, Stephanie, as they continue to try to figure out their name. And they break down SmackDown and AEW Rampage. And if I'm not mistaken,
is it possible to be in 2 tags though?
From what I see, yeah, I think so. I would never do it, but I mean, I don't know. I don't do post shows with other people.
You're right. You don't.
So I wouldn't have the opportunity to be.
But would you?
No.
Because I'm not cheating on you. Like,
I don't think it's. I don't mind. You know what? It's funny that you say that because it could be anyone, but it's because it's Stephanie. I think. I think that was referred to Women's Wrestling Talk, right? Would I be in another tag? Was that not referring to Women's Wrestling Talk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to clear up because someone.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Wrestling Classic said, I thought we were facing the Cordonas, the disrespect. Okay, so the disrespect that Justin from the Wrestling Classic is talking about is we plan on taking on the Cordonas in the near future. But see, when you team with the Wrestling Classic, he also has, well, not also, but he has a lot of tag partners as well. His booking is crazy, right? So I never know. I was recruited. I'm down to take on the Cordonas, but you never know with the Wrestling Classic. And then we also have NW Powers happening tonight. You're supposed to take the first blow on Thursday. Excuse me, what are you implying? I have no idea. I know for a fact though, Saturday we might have 2 shows. I'm not sure about the first show. I know for a fact Under Siege post show will happen. I don't know about the other show. There's supposed to be another show that TK was kind of hinting. I can't see these emojis that people are putting in.
I just people putting their head like in
like Tony Khan in distress.
Very much so. Very much so.
Nothing usual. No, I mean nothing unusual. And then of course Sunday, you guys, Turnbuckle Glam will be here. I mean, and then again Monday. Monday. Tomorrow. We will be
Sunday. We could probably be we also could be doing the WrestleMania Backlash post show.
We will. So I'll show you. I think I said that
be a watch along. So there's supposed to be a watch along happening. So make sure you guys tune in for that.
Yeah.
And see, Bobby, you my guy, bro. Like I don't care about none. I care about some of these people in this comment section, but you, Bobby, I'm gonna have to put you at the top of the list.
That's how we're gonna end it. I do think no, I was talking about the comment.
Yeah, I was done with it. Yeah, I know.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm so upset. Oh, tomorrow. Me and TK got to sit down with the virtuosa, Deanna Purrazzo. And if you see my face, honestly, like I still can't believe it. I've met this woman on a handful of occasions. I've spoken to her, and still yet I, for some reason, get just so, I don't know if it's starstruck, but I'm just amused by her presence, to be honest. So check that interview out tomorrow. It will be dropping at 8:30 in the morning Central Time, 6:30 if you're in Cali or on the Pacific Time, and of course 9:30 if you're on Eastern Time. Is there anything else?
No, but you guys can always Google me, Driune Santana. You have to spell my name right, otherwise you're not gonna find me. Make sure you follow Women's Wrestling Talk. Make sure you guys you are here. Make sure you do follow our Twitch. exclusively be on Twitch now. But our shows, if you missed the Twitch stream, you can always, it'll be uploaded to YouTube. And then you can go on there and watch it from there if you've missed like, everything. But as far as like going live, all of our shows will be here on Twitch. So even if we're doing like live interviews or whatever, it's going to be on Twitch. Post shows are going to be on Twitch. So after shows, whatever, is going to be on Twitch exclusively because we have a partnership with Twitch now. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of us over here on Twitch. See, on YouTube is a little PG. The way y'all was acting tonight, congratulations. I hope you guys are ready for what is about to come for you. Because over here, I ain't gonna be too sweet with y'all.
Listen, I ain't either. And to be honest, I don't even listen. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Come in the comments, say what you want. We're gonna post it because I'm gonna post it. Regardless, I'm gonna share it, even if it's about us, even if you're trying to be derogatory, even if you're trying to be funny, even if you're trying to cause content, we love it because at the end of the day, it's all in fun and games and shenanigans, right? And we really love to see it, honestly.
Keep that energy in the room, though. Now that's too sweet.
Oh, Bobby.
And if you don't know, now you know.
I mean, yeah. And of course, you guys, thank you for tuning in to Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet.